everyone, it's Meg and welcome back to another vlog. So I am actually going to do another weekly reading vlog, or it's not even a reading vlog, I'm actually going to do a weekly writing vlog. I just thought I would do it, and also I'm not working as much this week. I'm only working 3 days instead of like 4 or 5, so I have a little bit more time to work on my application for my masters, and I'm kind of loosely doing a series on how do my application for my masters and all that sort of thing. So the vlog, my most recent vlog, which will be up before this vlog, it'll actually go up the week that I'm filming this video. This vlog is going to go up next week, the week after. That was a reading / writing vlog, so that was kind of a mixture where I kind of told you about my masters and what I need to do for it and all that sort of thing, and also I did some reading as well. And some other general life things, so I will leave that in the description if you want to go and check that out and maybe watch that video first. But I thought I do want to just dedicate to writing, like I said, with the plain factor that I have more time to write this week. I have 4 days off, which is wonderful. I'm very much looking forward to it, and also hopefully really getting down to doing some writing, because I'm not in a good swing with my writing yet. And I'm going to give you a little once over. I did do it in my last vlog, but in case you haven't watched that one, I'm going to be applying for my masters in creative writing and specialising in poetry, or fingers crossed I am at any rate. And if I am successful, I'm hopefully going to be starting in January, which will be very exciting. So my application has to be in around mid-December roughly. So my deadline for myself is the 1st of December to have my application done. And for my application I have to have obviously like a regular application, like my CV and personal statement, all that normal stuff. And then I also have to have a portfolio of poems, so that has to be 15 poems. And then I have to do a critical piece, I guess. I have to kind of choose a poem and kind of write about and share my thoughts on it. And I've got an idea of the poem that I'm going to do for that, but I'm not entirely sure. So that's what I have to do for it. And I have more than 15 finished poems in my general portfolio, but not all of them I think are good enough for my uni application. So I'm kind of starting from scratch. I'm kind of revisiting old ideas that I have in notebooks, trying to turn them into poems, maybe poems that I half finished ages ago and that I'm redrafting, and all that sort of thing, and obviously coming up with brand new poems as well. So I'm kind of try not to stress myself out a bit too much. I just need to get in the habit of writing as regular as possible, whether it's after work or on my days off and all that sort of thing. So I've got around maybe 7 poems at the moment roughly, so I'm about halfway there on my portfolio. I'm not going to do my critical piece yet because I just need to look through my poetry books and decide which poem I'm going to do, because obviously I need to choose one that's kind of got a bit discussion around it, I guess. So that is what I'm going to do. So I've been working today. I have Tuesday and Wednesday off. I'm working Thursday, Friday, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, I still have the entire weekend to myself. So I'm going to try my best to do as much writing as possible. I think this vlog is either just going to go to Friday or Saturday, one or the other, because there's a readathon that I'm going to take part in which starts on Sunday. So that is the plan for this. And obviously I'm not going to share with you guys my general reading, like what I'm reading, because this is a writing vlog, but I'm going to share with you the poetry books that I am currently reading. And the first one that I'm currently reading is Poems to Save the World With, which is chosen and illustrated by Chris Riddell. And if you watch my last reading vlog, you will see that I started this book, and it's a fairly new release. It came out in the past few weeks, and I've got Chris's other anthologies and I really enjoyed them, so I'm about halfway through this, very much enjoying it. And I've decided, this is slightly on a whim, because I thought about doing a video where I reread my favourite poetry collections, but I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. And also I really want to reread this book in case, or in the hope that I'm going to use one of these poems for my critical statement or whatever it is for my application. and that collection is Sunshine by Melissa Lee Houghton. This is one of my favourite poetry collections of all time, in case you didn't know. I haven't read it in quite a number of years. I've read it once and then I started rereading it again, like fairly recently after I did that, but I haven't read it since like 2017, I think. So it's been a while and I'd like to reread it, and the last poem in here I really want to, might be the poem that I choose for my application. But yeah, so I want to read the whole collection though, obviously. So those are kind of my poetry reading plans, we'll see, but I am being yelled to go and have tea. So that's my little update, and then we'll see how this week goes, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. So it is Wednesday now, I nearly forgot what day it was, and I've hardly done any writing. So yesterday was not as productive as I was planning, basically. I got myself a bit frazzled. My brain is just like, I don't know, I think it's just the habit of getting back into writing. It's that thing of knowing how I feel stuck. That's how I feel. I feel stuck. I feel like I might not have enough poems. I feel like it's my perfectionism and my overthinkingness that is inside of me. That probably doesn't make any sense, but I'm somebody who overthinks a lot. I'm somebody who is definitely a perfectionist, and I try too hard. I overthink too much about what I put on the paper, even if nobody's going to see it, and that is my issue, is overthinking, and also feeling like the people who are going to see my application are going to expect me to write in a certain way, which isn't true, because obviously everybody has their own writing style, and I'm still learning my own writing style. It's something that I'm still figuring out and trying to come to terms with. So I didn't get very far yesterday. I did actually redraft a poem that I wrote a couple of years ago actually, but I've never known how to finish it, so I've completely changed it and redrafted it. But I think what I need to do now is, I am going to do a little bit of writing in a minute. I have actually filmed a video in case you can't tell by the setup. But I am going to send my stuff to some beta readers. Is that how you say it? Beta readers? And I think I need some feedback. I think that's what I need. I need some feedback so then I know how to move forward. And then I feel like I need to start something completely new, or to pull an idea out of a notebook that I already have, that I haven't actually made into a poem, I've just got notes on. So that's like my update, and I guess the idea of when I was doing this is like, I can say, oh look how much I've done with this, I'm being so productive, I am getting all my deadlines done early, but I feel like the reality of this, it's just not like that. Like, it's been so long since I have been in education or had a deadline for something like this, so it's such a change. And obviously if I get into my masters, if I get accepted, it's going to be such a change. It's going to be something so, it'll be familiar, but at the same time it's something that's going to take me a while to get used to, because it's been like at least 3 years, something like 3 years roughly, since I left university. So like, all this sort of thing with deadlines and having to do work to meet deadlines is something that I'm not used to. So I guess this is just showing the reality of applications, and also I feel like it's not writer's block I've got, I'm just being a perfectionist and I'm overthinking this too much. Because at the end of the day, it's better that I just write whatever comes to mind, and then it is better to edit some bad writing or some not so great writing than to have a blank page and not being able to edit and work on anything at all. So I'm going to try my best to do something today. I think I might do a workshop. It's like 4 o'clock, so I've not done anything, but I feel like I write better in the evenings. I don't know why, I just do. So I might do some writing this evening, or after I have done this clip, and just see where it takes me. Honestly, I just want to try my best. If I can just do a little bit of writing every day. I've got roughly about like 7 poems to finish. 8 once I finish the draft of one poem that I've done, and then I need to do my critical bit, and I also need to do my like actual like CV application bit, which is the boring bit. But yeah, sorry, this is kind of really rambly and a bit all over the place, but that's kind of how I feel at the moment with this. But I know I'll be okay. I just need to stop overthinking and just write what's true to me. That's what you've got to do. I know as a writer you've got to write what's raw and true to you, and then you can't say you haven't tried your best, because at the end of the day writing is about being true to you and about writing what you love. Or that's how I feel about it anyway. I feel like that is. So yeah, that's a very rambly like writing thoughts update, but I did read a little bit of Sunshine yesterday. You probably will have seen it in a few montage clips. I'm on page 21 and I have been annotating it, and you probably can't see it very well, but I've very slowly been going through this and annotating it. I want to try and read one poetry collection a week, roughly, or like 2 or 3 a month. I would really like that. The main poem I want to read for this is actually at the end, but I want to read the whole thing, so that's what I'm doing. But I'm hopefully going to read a bit more of this at some point today, and yeah, that's my update for now. Sorry it's a bit like messy and all over the place, but it's fine. I will get there. I can do this. I just need to not overwhelm myself, not overthink, and push that perfectionist side of me away, because we don't need her. She is not wanted, and like I need to just learn to just think less, write more. That is like my motto for like the moment. So yeah, that is my plan. So I'm going to go and get a cup of tea now, and then I'm going to chill for a bit and try my best to do a bit of writing, and then I think I'm going to send a work off that I've done so far to my beta readers, so then I have some feedback and then I know how to move forward. So it is Friday now, and I have just got home from work and I had the weekend off, which is wonderful. And I know this is a writing vlog, but before I give you guys a little update, I'm going to do an unboxing, because I did a rather spontaneous book buy from Waterstones the other day, and it came very quickly, which I'm so happy about. So I just thought I'd unbox it, because like obviously I do a lot of reading on this channel, and these are kind of like writing, poetry related as well, so I thought I would unbox them for you. Ooh, the spine's so pretty! Okay, so the books that I ordered are The Girl and the Goddess by Nikita Gill, and Slam, which is poems chosen by Nikita Gill. So obviously there's a theme here. And I only recently found out that Nikita Gill was coming out with a novel in verse. This is her debut novel. If you don't know who Nikita is, she is a poet, and she is very well known, and very well known on social media especially. And I've read one of her collections, which is, I think it's like Wild Embers, I think is what it's called, which I liked. It's not my favourite poetry collection though, but I do like her writing style, so I wanted to give her novel a go, and look how beautiful it is. Like, can we just take a moment? Like, all of her poetry books are stunning, and this is like no exception. And look at like the end papers, they're like a pastel rainbow. I think it's not, yeah, it's just blank on the inside, but it is beautiful. And I don't know much about this. It's kind of a bit mysterious, the synopsis, but it's kind of about this girl who's discovering who she is, and I feel like it tackles a lot of different topics. And she's done a few little excerpts. I think that's what it is. My brain is fried, as you can tell. On her Instagram, and one of the ones that she posted most recently was just like, hit me, which is what made me buy this book in the end. So I'm very much looking forward to reading it and seeing what I think. Oh, there's illustrations in here as well. There's a couple of illustrations, which is super cool, so I'm very much looking forward to picking this up at some point and seeing what I think. And then the other book that I got, I randomly found this book when I was looking on Nikita's Instagram page, and this is called Slam. You're gonna want to hear this. And from what I gather, this is a collection of poems by slam poets, and Nikita has chosen them herself. I think there's an introduction, and it basically has different sections in it. It's like home, duality, protest, desire, and I think it has a poem chosen by all these different slam poets, and basically the poets have written like an introduction about what the poem is about and kind of the inspiration behind it, and there's some tips about slam poetry as well, which is rather interesting. So there's like lots of bits and sections, and I just thought it'd be really interesting read. And also one of the poets in this book is Dean Atta, so like I had to get this since Dean was in it. But I'm looking forward to giving this a go and seeing what I think. I do enjoy slam poetry. I don't know if it's something I'd ever want to do myself, because I'm not a fan of public speaking, but I love the power of it and the like compassion and the emotion and the messages behind slam poetry. So I'm looking forward to diving into this and seeing what I think and kind of learning a little bit more about slam poetry. So that's my little book haul here. I just thought I'd unbox it in this video because it's fun and I love being able to unbox things on camera. But yeah, so those are the books that I picked up. And in terms of my writing, I did a little bit yesterday. I did some in the evening, and as you will have seen in a previous clip, I did do a workshop the other night as well, which was rather interesting. And I feel like evening is kind of my best writing time, even though it's the time I want to chill. It's just where my brain just kind of emotionally connects with like my writing and kind of my poems and stuff. But yesterday I tried to do a little bit more redrafting, and then I sent my work so far for my portfolio off to one of my beta readers. I need to send it to the other ones yet. I need to contact them because I haven't sent them anything in a while, but so that I need to send that to everyone else, and I'm going to try and do a little bit more writing today. I'm going to try something new for the fact that I'm sending what I've done so far off for my beta readers to kind of read and give me some feedback. So I think I'm going to try and start something new. I have no idea what. I have a few notes that I've had in my notebooks for ideas, so I think I might just have a look through them and see what I come up with. And yeah, so that's my writing update. And I didn't know whether I was going to continue this vlog today or tomorrow, but I think I will continue it tomorrow because I want to try and just do a little bit more. And I don't know how long this vlog is. I don't know how interesting it's been. I feel like maybe in the future, if I do a writing vlog for my masters, I might do it like in 2 weeks, like a 2-week vlog, and that because I don't really need to have time to update you guys every day. So maybe, and if you have anything like that you want to see in this vlog, or how long you want these vlogs, or how structured, like let me know in the comments, like your feedback on how you'd like me to do these vlogs, because obviously I want to make them the best that they can be and also the most interesting, because I don't feel like this vlog is very interesting. But any like suggestions that you have on how I do this like series where I'm preparing for my masters and writing and all that sort of thing, leave it in the comments and I will definitely take it on board. So like I said, I just got home from work and I have a cup of tea, so I'm going to drink this. I'm gonna look at my wonderful books, and I'm going to play a little bit of Animal Crossing because we're getting a new update soon, which is so exciting. And then I am probably going to get to some writing at some point. And yeah, that's my evening. Not very exciting, but still lovely. And yeah, so I'm going to go and drink my tea and play Animal Crossing, and then I will get on to some writing later on. It is now Saturday evening and I'm going to wrap this vlog up here. I haven't really done much writing today. I've done like a teeny tiny bit. I might try and do some again in the evening because, like I said, I feel like that's kind of my best time to write, is when my brain comes alive, if that makes any sense. But last night I did actually start a new poem. I started it from one of the drafts that I have in my notebooks. Like, I have so many ideas and drafts that I haven't like fully formed yet. So I did one and I feel like I'm actually nearly finished with it, only on my second draft, which is pretty cool. Because I don't know, it's just one of those things that just helps. Like, I don't think it's going to be one that I'll include on my portfolio, but it's just one that's quite nice. And it's just, yeah, it's just like a nice poem that I feel like a lot of people might want to read at this time, like with obviously everything going on in the world. So again, I do have my poetry Instagram linked in the description of every video, so if you ever want to go and see any work, like any of my poetry, go and check out my poetry Instagram. I haven't posted on there in a good few weeks, but I do want to start getting a more regular uploading schedule on there. Hopefully maybe one poem a week, something along those lines. But yeah, any work that I want to share, I will either share it on my Twitter or I will share it on my Instagram, which is in the description. But yeah, so that's all the writing I've done. So I'm going to end this vlog here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't feel like it's been as structured or has kind of turned out how I wanted it to. I feel like with writing vlogs, it's something that I'm still figuring out, or this series for like applying for my masters and all that sort of thing. It's something I'm still trying to figure out. So if you have any suggestions or anything you would like to see, or how these vlogs you would like to see structured, or how often, please leave them in the comments. As I said earlier in this video, any feedback that you have I would really appreciate. I feel like I may do them maybe like 2 vlogs a month, maybe something along those lines, but we will see. So I'm just going to end this vlog, but you will get more writing vlogs in the future. I think I just kind of need to figure out the process of how I'm going to do them and the layout and all that sort of thing, so then I can have it with interesting content, so then you guys will actually enjoy it and maybe even get something out of it. If you like this video, then please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to see more bookish videos from me, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and little bell icon so you'll be noted every time I post a new video. As always, I will leave the links to my social media along with the links to my Goodreads in the description down below for you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!